Hello and welcome back to Dragon Delves. It is episode 20. Can you believe that there are 20 episodes of this bullshit on YouTube now? And there are people watching it. Not many of you, but you brave, brave souls. In the last episode, the party made their way up into the mountains towards a temple, an ORCUS temple that had been abandoned for many years, but it appears that some strange folks have moved in and have been stealing from the local town. The local Asamar innkeeper sent you off with a hand-drawn map and a list of things to retrieve. And we ended the session after you met some of these people, established that they were cultists, and they were destroying a mosaic on the floor of ORCUS. That was that. We ended it there. You actually ended the session in a passage that ended in 2 double iron doors, one to the west and one to the north. And there were 3 piles of skeletal remains on the floor wearing crimson robes, which some of you decided that you might try and wear. So, we'll resolve that, and then we're going to try something a little bit different this week. So, what are you doing with your robes?
There's 3 of them and 4 of us. So I think we need to decide out of us who is maybe the stealthiest and not wear the robe, or persuasive, or however we want to go about this.
I was thinking persuasive.
I mean, we can try that, but my plan was to try and make Beetle act like an undead.
That could work.
Then Beetle
I'm just
doesn't have to do a
deadpan
lot of
staring in
talking.
the corner. Like, I'm Shaun of the Dead's mum.
See? They've got the vacant expression down already.
That they do. Sounds like a plan. I'm in.
Sounds good.
Yeah, in that case, I'm gonna hand out the cloaks, the crimson cloaks, to Haku and Sorlin, and then I'll don the last one myself.
Okay, so you're going to put the cloaks on. That's fine. I'm just pulling up the Dragon Delves book. Even though I've got it in front of me, I don't want to have to keep flipping the pages to get the map open. So you put the robes on. Anything else you want to do? Did you take any damage in that battle last week? Do you need to take any potions or anything like that?
At 30 out of 32, so I'm not bad.
Okay.
Feeling pretty good.
Where's the map? Where's the map? Where's the map? There's the map. Sorry, I'm just opening the map in a separate window so I can see it. Right, so there's 2 doors in this passage. One to the north and one to the west. Which one are you going to head to?
I'm gonna whip out the map we were given.
You have one, yes?
It looks to me like this northern door. It meets up with where this other door goes anyway, so I think if we're trying to clear the whole area, maybe we head north first.
Okay. So you're going to head to the northern door. Now, before we move anywhere, we're going to take a rule from another game while we crawl around this dungeon. I would like you all just to roll me initiative, please.
I'm scared.
I see what we're doing here.
10.
24.
Dirty 20.
12.
Okay, so it's Haku,
I want to be first.
Remy, Beetle, Sorrelin. So what we're going to do as we crawl around this dungeon is we are going to take rough dungeon turns. So as you move around and you explore, you've got your movement speed for each turn, and you can use your actions as you would. So we are starting with you, Haku. Where are you going? What are you doing?
If Remy has said to go to the north, Haku would, I think, use. I think I would come up to like here, so that's 20 foot, and then I'd push on the door to see if it opens.
So you're going through the west door?
That's the west.
Is that the west door? Okay. So it would be 25, I think.
Okay.
And then push on that one.
The door swings open. It's not locked. It's quite heavy. It takes you a little bit of effort, but you are straight away. You see this room in front of you. What you see before you is rusty shackles dangle from this chamber's walls. In the middle of the room, there are 2 stone slabs. Draped over the northern slab is a human skeleton wearing a dusty crimson robe and an eye patch. It clutches a whip in one bony hand. Along the east wall, there are 3 rusty gates with mould-covered cells beyond them. What are you doing?
You can't see into the cells from here, I'm assuming.
No, not really.
I am going to... I guess I would turn around to catch eyes with Beetle and kind of be like, as in, like, there's clothes in here for you. But I would kind of like peer my head round and try and look in this first cell that would be kind of like parallel with my head, if that makes sense. But I don't want to step into it just yet. I'm scared.
So as you peek around the corner, so you're going to peek around the corner?
Yeah.
So just peek around the corner, you can see into this cell, and the area of the cell that you can see, there doesn't appear to be anything there.
Okay. With my last 5 foot, then I'll just move into the room.
Okay. The situation stays the same.
Okay.
Remy, you are up.
I'm gonna follow behind Haku and just sort of take up position here.
Okay.
I'm going to just take a look at this stone tablet, see if I... not tablet. This thing in front of me, this stone thing. I'm going to just have a look, see if I can discern anything about it.
Roll me a history check.
History. That's a 4.
You have no idea what this stone tablet's for. Looks like it could be a really uncomfortable bed. Anything else? Have you used all?
Slept in here?
Used all your movement? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Beetle, you're up.
Firstly, I would like to thank Wizards of the Coast for putting an Indiana Jones reference in the room with the whippy boy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I just can't go further than that, which is annoying. Can I see into the cell to the right across from me?
So you can see into this one.
Okay.
It appears empty from where you are.
Okay. Can I just ready an action?
Yeah.
I'll just prep my my sword.
Just in case. Okay. Sorrelin, you're up.
Okay. I think what I can do is move forward, so I'm gonna move to the entrance, just behind Haku.
Okay. I mean, we'll keep these loose. If you want to move into the room, you can move into the room. You know, it's
I'll
we're
move
not in
into the
combat.
room.
You know.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll move back up to Haku. Haku, do you want to have an explore?
Yeah, I am going to. So I'm going to. We can see into this like middle one now and see that it's empty as well, right?
It appears empty, yeah.
Appears. I will move to kind of like here to like peer around that last one.
So you get sort of this view of this room. As you look in, you look through and you see what looks to be the skeletal remains of two humans. Just slumped up against the wall. Bits have fallen off, obviously, because they're just skeletons.
So I would kind of assume at this point that we've kind of cleared the room and that it's empty.
Okay.
So I'm gonna kind of just say to Beetle, do you want to come over and pop this robe on?
Okay.
Am I reacting to that, or do I wait my turn still?
No, I just fine. If you wanna go, if you can jump ahead of Remy this turn, it's fine.
Yeah, I would like to do that against Alex's wishes. I'm gonna walk towards this cell before I go to Haku, and see if I can look in a bit easier around that corner.
Okay. Roll me a perception
I'm still
check.
very cautious. Okay. Oh my god, I'm really not. Oh, what are the chances of me not rolling well? 5. It's literally a 2.
You look through and you just see what looks to be an empty cell.
Okay, yeah. I'll walk over and I will take the robe. Is the robe on the guy at the table, or are you talking about the people in the cell, Haku?
The guy on the table. I don't know if the ones in the cell had robes on. I just know that they were human remains.
I will carefully try to take the robe off of this guy. Is it easy? And if not, can I just start to pip in it and just start to really go ham and it just become pure chaos?
Oh, this is on a skeleton. From the looks of this was a cultist. They're holding a whip. The robes just seem to come away and the bones just clatter onto the floor, and the whip just stays sort of slumped over.
Okay, I'll just look at the party with a bit of a I've just dropped a spoon at 2 a.m. in the kitchen, and I'll put the robe on, and do we think anyone heard that?
We're about to find out.
Are you looking at the whip?
Yeah, I'll look at the whip. I'm interested.
Okay. You can add a +1 whip to your inventory.
Oh, amazing! Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Alex, it's your turn.
I'm gonna look into this last cell, 'cause I think there's a last little bit.
Are you going in the
covered.
cell?
I'm not going in, I'm just looking.
So as you look through the door, you see what looks to be a familiar looking skeleton. And this is the skeleton of a tiefling cultist. They've got the red robes on, but they've got the horns. Long dead. Would you like to investigate further?
I'm going to... These look like cell doors, right?
Yeah, they're all unlocked.
They're barred.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, I was just going to test to see if I could actually open the door or not.
Yeah, it just swings open. Boomf, and makes a loud bang as the iron clatters against the wall.
Yeah. I'm going to move to 5 foot. Yeah, you know what? I'll go in and take a closer look at the body.
Roll me an investigation check, please.
11.
So looking at this this skeleton, the remains, there's damage to the skeleton, to the bones, and it looks like this particular tiefling cultist suffered a quite violent death. As you, however, are looking at the bones and investigating them, you don't hear it as much as you see it, but you are suddenly face to face with a very, very angry looking wraith. And now I need you to all roll proper initiative, please. I'll add you all to the encounter. So I'm going to keep...
Just quickly, is it Wraith Finds, or is it just a regular
It's
Wraith?
Wraith Finds.
Okay.
I'm going to keep the dungeon initiative written down. We'll go back into that after any combat, but for combat, proper initiative.
I've got 11.
11!
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Finally coming in clutch.
It's really weird that the combat tracker isn't adding your initiatives. So what
I got we.
So Peter, what did you get?
Dirty 20.
20. Haku?
Dirty 20 as well.
20. Remy?
We.
3. And Sorlin, did you get 11?
Yeah, 11.
Okay. Sorry, we
I
are
rolled a nat 1.
we are now in, and Haku, it is you hear Remy gasp as this appears in front of him.
It's not a gasp, it's...
You're not quite aware of what's going on. You're not quite aware of what's there. What are you gonna do?
I'm obviously going to run up to the bars. And then I think I will... I'm actually going to take a step back.
Okay.
Would I still have... Basically, I don't want to block the entrance. I know that we're all kind of... Yeah. I don't know. I kind of want to lure it out and not block the entrance. Yeah, I'm going to stay where I am. If I can use my short bow.
Okay.
Would I have line of sight?
No.
Okay.
It's in the cell with him.
Then
Oh,
I will...
you've sorry, you'd moved. My map hasn't updated. You haven't moved on my map.
So I'm kind of like to the right, nope, left of Remy.
Ah, yeah, right. That's updated now. One more step forward, and you'd have line of sight. Allies can move through your space.
Okay, in that case, then I will go there. And let me have a little look. Would my short bow be at disadvantage because it's within range?
No, because you're more than 5 feet away.
Okie. Thank you. That is a 17 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Yeah. So that is 8 of the short bow damage. I will then do my dreadful strike, which is 7 extra psychic damage on top. And then the short bow has Vex. So I will have advantage on my next attack roll against that creature before the end of my next turn.
Excellent.
That's me.
Good turn. Whose go is it next? Beetle, how are you reacting to what's just gone on in the last 6 seconds?
I'm going to slowly turn around to be like, maybe it's just me. It's a bit odd that they've reacted out of fear so quickly. I will rush to help Haku, of course. And Where are we? There we go. I've got enough room to get through them. I'm guessing I can just see this wraith has made itself known.
Yeah, it's just
In
appeared.
the room.
Yeah.
Okay, I will true strike because I'll actually remember today. So I'm gonna have. I haven't got a great axe, and I gave it to an elephant.
You did give it to an elephant.
I remember the important things. Not enough though. A 10.
A 10 is gonna miss, unfortunately.
That's absolutely fine. I'm just gonna look
Just
up
so-
at the wraith after missing it.
Just so you can
Sorry.
get a clue, this is what you're fighting.
Wraith finds. I've seen them in many films.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's very cool actually.
No, that's actually his cousin, Fine Wraith.
Yeah, I know. And a fine wraith he is.
So you've used your movement, you've missed with your attack. Any bonus action for you?
No. Yes, I will cry. Thank you.
Okay, it is now the Wraith's turn. And these are an awful monster. He is going to focus on the one that disturbed his long rest, Remy, the tiefling. Remy, I'm just going to roll. This is 17.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, I need the dice to go away so I can read the stat block.
He's squishy.
So you take 21 necrotic damage. I rolled the average damage there. That was quite cool. Are you a creature?
Yeah, I'm also down.
You're down.
Yeah, I have 18 hit points.
I don't know how
Oh,
this
damn.
I don't know how this applies, so I'm not going to apply it, and I'm going to research it between sessions because with that attack, your hit point maximum decreases by the amount equal to the damage taken
I think it's until a long rest.
until a long rest.
Or quite likely, like you have to go on a quest to
Yeah.
do something.
But
you know.
because I don't know how that applies with a downed creature, I'm not gonna do that right now. The Wraith is also going to use its movement, incorporeal movement, and it is gonna move through that wall and out into the main chamber, and it is gonna take 7 force damage for its pleasure. It doesn't
Should
care.
me or Beetle get an opportunity attack?
Beetle will get an attack of opportunity as it moves through the wall, but it's going to be at disadvantage because he's moved through a wall.
I was trying to look up life drain. I was occupied. Sorry. Okay, go on then. Not that I hit anything anyway. Well, 14 and 23.
Yeah,
That would've been nice.
you're gonna get a sneaky hit on it.
Oh, okay. All right. Rightio. So 9. It's 9 radiant damage.
9 radiant damage. Okay. So Bish 9. Okay. I've just read the stat block. Danny, what was your piercing damage?
I believe it would be, but I will double check very quickly because I don't want to lie.
That's fine. It's just I forgot on the last turn they're resistant to piercing damage, bludgeoning damage, and slashing damage, so I just need to remember that. But that's fine. It's the end of the Wraith's turn anyway. Sorrelin, you are up.
So sorry, my cat's decided that she wants to play a game of chase just as we started D&D.
Love cats.
So I'm gonna go up to the Wraith. And I'm gonna try and do... Can I do Witch Bolt?
You are within 5 feet, so it would be at disadvantage, would it not? Because it's a ranged attack.
Yeah.
Is it a ranged attack roll, or is it a let me have a look.
It says its range area is 60 foot.
Yeah, so it'd be a disadvantage, but you can still use it.
Might as well, yeah, I'll do that. Oh, that was 18 both times.
Well, that hits.
Nice. And that is 20 damage.
Boom. Okay.
You have to do a con save for your HP to be fully reduced.
Okay.
I think it's by 10. That's just the spell. Doesn't mean it is for the wraith. It's just like that spell.
Yeah.
So it might not. It might be different for what you've got there.
Yeah. That's fine. Anything else you're doing, Sorrelin?
No, that's the end of my go for now.
Okay, so this wraith is absolutely furious. It's hurt. You've done some big chunky hits on it. You guys are starting to hit really hard for little squishy level 4 players. Remy, death save. I can't believe we're 5 minutes into the session and you're throwing a death save.
How was I to know the corpse was gonna get up?
I feel like we were really stupid for not getting healing potions.
We did. That's a 2.
That's a miss. Oh, that's a fail.
We all have healing potions.
That is
we?
a fail.
We should do, yeah. We bought
You bought some in the
bought a
market.
bunch, and then everyone took, I think, 2 each.
I haven't got any on my inventory.
I think they're in the party inventory, aren't they?
No, they're
No.
not. I thought they were handed out.
Did you use them last session?
I don't think so.
2 on mine.
No.
Oh, have you? I've actually. Did I take any potions from you guys? I don't usually take potions.
You might have just not added it to your sheet.
Possibly. Sorry for killing the vibe, guys.
It's all right.
I'll do it after. Don't worry about it.
Haku,
Just Remy.
as this is all happening, it is your turn. The wraith has disappeared. And it's now behind you. What do you do?
I'm going to be more bothered about Remy, so I'm going to give him a potion.
Okay.
Coward.
That's that's a D4, isn't it?
Just a normal healing potion is 2d4 plus 2 or 2d4 plus 4, I think.
Okay, let's have a look. I tried to roll that and it's not coming up, so I'm just going to roll physical dice. They never lie. So that's a 4. So I rolled 6 on the die, and then whatever the plus is.
So 8 hit points for you, Remy.
And I'll take it off my inventory.
Yay, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Was it a regular potion of healing? It would be +2.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Is that your turn, Haku?
It does say as a bonus action, because I've literally just removed it from my thing. So I'll do that as my bonus action then. And I will... So I can't see the wraith because
Well,
it's disappeared.
No, it's behind you. It's in the room.
Okay, so it's just behind. I will shoot with my short bow.
Okay, have a shot.
16 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Oh, I do have advantage. I'm going to fish for my crit.
Oh, okay.
Don't crit.
Okay.
That is 6 piercing damage.
Okay. Where are you, Mr. Wraith?
I'm going to do my last dreadful strike to just try and do a little sank to it. Which is 8 psychic damage on top.
Okay. You really, really, really rocked this Wraith. It's not that you would know because it isn't bloodied because it can't bleed. But it's not looking good. Beetle, you are
Shalom.
up, my friend.
Thank you very much, DM. 5, 10, 15, 20. And I will poke him with Leaf Warden. 21.
That's gonna hit.
Hallelujah. Radiant, 9 more damage. 9 more radiant.
How do you want to do this?
I'm gonna say this is for my colleague, and I'll painfully dry cut through, hoping that it actually is doing damage to the
So you poke
Wraith vines.
poke out with Leaf Warder, and this Wraith just takes this radiant damage and just disappears in a puff of smoke.
I'm gonna take out the whip and pour it out for one's homie. I'm gonna put the whip down where it disappeared, and that this was completely useless.
You are now out of initiative.
Okay. I'll look at. I could just see the like cartoon feet hanging out of the cell around me on the floor, and like, you can't kill things on the floor.
Thanks, Beetle, for that wonderful information. I'll take it into consideration next time a fucking ghost appears in front of me.
A ghost. I'll look around the room, immediately cold.
So as you peel yourself up off this awful, horrible, damp, mouldy cell floor, regretting your actions, we're going to kick it back into the dungeon initiative. I'm going to start with Beetle because he ended the fight. Beetle, what are you doing?
Is there from us looking around the room earlier? I know we didn't do actual perception checks, but like, is there anything in this room other than the 2 tables and then what was the skeleton there? Is there anything I should be looking at? Is it a desk or is it just a table? Like stone table?
They're like what, as you notice, these stone plinths have got sort of holes in them at either end, and you can imagine they may, in a previous time when this temple was a little bit more upkept, would have had maybe hooks screwed into them that they would use to shackle people to them as this homeboy whipped them with his +1 whip. Kinky.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna kink shame him. This is 2026. I am gonna peer into that room next to me, more so because I looked and I didn't see it earlier, and now I've been tricked. I'm gonna just kind of open the door and bounty hunter style stand in the doorway, as if like wanting the thing to move towards me rather than me to move towards it, if there is something there.
So you can have another look in this room. Has anybody got proficiency with investigation? Or what's the chat? Perception. Has anybody got perception?
I have investigation proficiency.
Okay. Do you want to help him look in this room?
Darling.
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah.
Both of you roll me a perception check and we'll take the highest.
Wait, perception? I thought you said investigation.
Sorry. It's perception, sorry.
Oh, no, I've not got proficiency in perception.
Has anybody got proficiency? You can't help yourself, though.
Why can't I look and then spin and look again?
Put a mustache
I'm
on.
an expert in nature.
You might be able to tell us the species of mold that's growing in the cells.
We're fucked.
It's like someone needing a doctor and then a philosophy doctor comes along.
This person's dying on the
have you not
plane.
got perception
dying?
proficiency? No? Alright, well, Beetle, just roll me a perception check.
Wow. You got 10.
That's a lot better than last time.
I can roll investigation.
My passive is 13. I'm
So is
trying,
mine, actually.
guys.
Okay, so with your passive being 13, and you're rolling the 10, the DC is 13. You were close. You got close enough, especially since you've got quite a high passive. You notice a loose stone on the floor that looks like it may be. You may be able to lift it.
I ignore it. I go back to my. No, I'm joking. I mean, of course, I'm going to go check an unturned stone or a turned stone. I'm going to go straight in. I don't care if there's a wraith in here. I'm going to pick it up immediately, or attempt to pick it up, and look at it and see if it's round. And if it is, I'm going to feel it.
So this is a mouldy brick style tile, sort of like maybe an inch or so thick, maybe about this big. And as you lift it, you notice a small hollow in the ground below it, and there's a little bag in there, like a little canvas sack. Looks like somebody may have squirreled away some treasures that they didn't want anyone else to find. And within the bag, you find 2 healing potions and a wand of secrets.
Oh, I will. That's a really big bag. Really big, small bag.
Yeah.
I will open the bag and turn to the group and say, I found a wand and 2 liquids. Would anyone like to take them?
I feel like Beetle having a health potion on them is a good idea.
Only I've got
People
2.
should
I
already
just,
have 2. Yeah.
I'll put them in whilst we're here.
Maybe Remy should have one.
I was gonna say, could I have one extra?
Take them both if you haven't got any.
I've got some, but it'll just. I need to drink one now.
Being
Yeah, take it.
the group's inventory manager, Remy, are you going to add the magical item to the inventory, or are you doing that, Connor?
Oh, I'll let Remy do it because he owes me one.
Okay,
And I don't
will-
understand technology.
So, Wand of Secrets, make sure you add the 2024 one, or as they're now calling it, 5.5E, as of this week.
It's dropped, baby.
Make of that what you will.
Wand of Secrets.
While we're on that, who is stoked for the new Ravenloft book?
You know what that means? We've got to play the first 2, and then that one. We'll do the trio campaigns.
There's a stat block
it is-
in D&D now for Cthulhu. An actual official Wizards Cthulhu stat block. Yes. Okay, right, so we've done that. Sorrelin, how can we be of assistance in this room? What are you doing?
I think I'm gonna walk up to these doors here. Is there can I see there's a hole or anything in the door to peek through before I go through entirely?
These doors are very similar from the last ones that you came through. For a description of the doors, they're made of iron and the handles are made of carved bone.
Okay. I think he's gonna open the doors ever so slightly, just enough to look through, if possible.
Okay. So, you open the door ever so slightly. I love this new Fog of War tool because it lets me do shit like this. And you see what looks to be the dusty bones of a few dead humans and what looks to be a tunnel or passageway.
Oh, thank God.
One of the skeletons that you can see is slumped against the wall, and it wears an amulet shaped like a goat's rotting head, and it clutches a ring of keys.
I'm gonna turn to the rest of the troop and sort of be like, Shall I open the door?
If it looks safe.
It looks safe. They're all dead in there. Well, it seems like it.
And everyone's wearing their robes now, yeah?
Robed up.
That didn't work for us a minute ago.
These dead bodies are wearing the same robes.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna open the door.
Okie dokie. So you can see. There you go. A passageway.
Can I investigate the body closest to me?
Yep. So that one is just it's just a skeleton wearing the robes. There's nothing particularly interesting on the on them. Roll me a d10.
Okay. That is a 9.
With that 9, you find 9 gold pieces in the robe pockets.
Not bad at all. That's the end of my turn.
We're back
Just
up
add
to the
that to the
top.
party inventory currency
Haku.
thing.
You want me to put it? Yeah.
Haku, you're
you.
up. I mean, if it takes a little bit more than 30 to get out of the room, if you want to go out of the room, you can. It's fine.
The two that are in the cell at the top, did I notice any like coin pouches or weapons or anything on those bodies?
Those poor bastards didn't have robes on. They died as naked as the day they were born.
Fair. Good way to go, to be fair.
Yeah.
I would move up and step into the room if I have enough movement to just get into the corridor.
Do you want to have a look at the corpse in front of you?
Yeah.
So this is the skeleton.
Is it the one with the keys?
His robes are a little bit more ornate than the robes of the others. It appears that he may be the temple's former high priest. He is clutching a ring with 3 iron keys. They might be for something, they might not.
So I will kind of like pinch the keys for myself, but I will call over Remy and be like, do you want to swap robes? Put your robe on him, and you wear this, because let's be honest, if anyone's trying to bullshit their way out of being the high priest, it's going to be you. So
Yeah, I can swap. I'll be out there in a minute.
You also find on this corpse an amulet around his neck in the shape of a rotting goat's head, made of silver, probably worth a little bit, 25 gold pieces.
I will take the amulet off.
Would you like to investigate
just-
it further?
I would.
Roll me a perception check, please.
Okie dokie. 17.
That will do. As you move the amulet around in your hand, you flip it over and you run your thumb over the back of it, you seem to catch on something, and there's a very cleverly hidden latch, and as you unlatch it, there's a compartment within this rotting goat's head amulet, and within the compartment is a folded up scroll, and it is you see that it is a spell scroll for the spell Animate Dead. And that's everything on that body, apart from
Very cool.
roll me a d10.
7.
10 gold pieces.
Nice.
He got a little bit of a boost because he's the high priest.
Nice. I will give the coinage to our very nice accountant of the group who's looking after the group's money. And I will actually kind of like put the amulet, or what I'm going to do, let's have a little look. I'm going to detect magic on the amulet ritualistically, if that's a word, to just kind of like not use up a spell slot. And then the scroll I'm also going to put in the group inventory.
Okay.
Sorry, how much was the money?
10 gold.
What's the casting time to ritually cast Detect Magic?
I believe it's 10 minutes.
Okay.
So I'll kind of do that as we're walking through. I'm not kind of like...
Before
precious
you
about-
spend the 10 minutes doing it, just roll me an Arcana check.
Yeah, that's one of my good ones. 18.
There is nothing at all distinctly magic about this amulet, apart from the spell
And
scroll that you pulled from its insides.
Cool. I will pop it on to just kind of add to the cosplay of the red robed people. And I will let everyone know, obviously, that there are these amulets and that they do have spell scrolls in them.
Okay.
It was animate dead as well, the scroll, right?
Yeah. Thank you very much, Alex.
There is the map.
It just doesn't have it as a... I had to rename it. It just has spell scroll.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
It is indeed.
Okay. 1 second. Okay. Remy, you're up.
Okay, first, I'm going to drink that extra potion. So, 2d4. Better. Good enough. Then did I get because Rafe jumped out of it, did I get a proper chance to look at this corpse?
Not really.
Okay, I'm going to investigate and rifle through the pockets.
So as you look through the pockets, you don't really need to roll an investigation check because it's a pile of bones with a robe on it. Roll me a d10.
D10. Three gold.
You find 3 gold and a quiver with 7 arrows in it.
Okay. Quiver with 7 arrows. And then as I don't know, action economy, last thing, I will go out here and change into the new robe with the necklace and everything, and that'll be the end of mine.
Okay. Is anybody, as we are going through a dungeon, is anybody looking for traps, secret doors? Don't forget, you guys are wandering around somewhere you've never been. It's barely light. The walls in here are lit by sconces with odd green dim lights in them. I just don't want anyone to fall in a big fucking hole or explode. So just be aware. Beetle, you're up.
As the ranger of the group, I guess that would probably be my job. So yeah, I will start to be a bit more cautious as we're delving deeper.
Okay. Beetle, you are up.
Okay. Yeah, I'll come out, realize everyone has left me, and I will walk through the big open door where these guys are. I see that they're changing clothes. I see the corpse on the floor, and I will ask, where are we going now?
Was that a question for the group or for the DM?
No, to the group. Oh, you don't exist.
I'm the voice coming from above. Dance.
Well, you can check those last couple corpses there if you want.
I'm good. The last time I did that, I had to fight a ghost and give him back his whip.
Wait, did you leave the whip in the other room?
Yes, I only have one pair of hands. Oh,
I'm going back. Getting the whip. God damn it.
I'll let you.
watch for traps.
I'll let you add it to your inventory. It's fine.
Well, he's really not being safe about this dungeon at all. He's
Remy
taking
does
it
not
serious.
practice safe dungeoneering.
He doesn't practice. Okay. Should I lead us forward?
Yeah.
How was your I guess your like trap
I mean,
checking
there's
skills?
a lot of people who are dead in this one single area, which kind of. I'll also have a look around if there's any obvious pressure plates or.
I mean, I wasn't thinking about traps. I was just. Well, there's always dead people around us. If anything, it's something we should talk about more often.
It's always
keeps
good
happening, really.
to talk about your corpses. Remy, are you having a look at your surroundings?
Yeah, there's 4 corpses in one area, so that sets off alarm bells.
Roll me an investigation check, please. The difficulty to find anything in this dungeon, around the dungeon, unless I say otherwise, is 15. So just keep a note of that.
Are we using investigation to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it as well. I've got a proficiency and I've got +4, so. And I only got a 12, so we're fucked.
We got the same.
You don't find anything.
I'll tell you what I'll do.
It seems safe.
I will pick out a javelin and I will launch it down the corridor as far as I can.
Wow.
I've wanted to get rid of this javelin for a long time. Oh no, I've got 8 of them. Shit.
Okay. Sorrelin, in the initiative, it is your turn. Do you want to have a look around the area? I think Sorrelin's cat has just disconnected her from Discord.
Hello.
It's your turn.
Oh.
Do you want to have a check around the area to see if there's anything suspicious?
Yeah.
Please
I'm
roll.
going to do an investigation
Yeah.
check. Is that possible?
Perfect, yeah.
Bro.
Advantage for cat.
Brilliant. Well, that's a dirty 20.
So as you scan around the northern wall, around where Remy's stood, you notice that something doesn't quite look right about the stones in the wall. And you, with your dirty 20, can pick out sort of the lines of the bricks don't look quite like the lines of the bricks along the rest of the wall, and this could possibly be a door.
Okay. Can I go up to it and try and like touch the wall to see if I can feel out any sort of pressure point or anything?
Yeah, give it a shove if you want.
Yeah, I'll give it a shove.
So as you lean on this, it was it was the sun. The sun was on the map.
I'm doing something. Don't worry about it.
As you
Can you
lean on,
stop doing that?
as you lean on the wall, what appears to be a hidden door swings open. And you see into... When I can move the map, why can't I move the map? You see into this chamber. It's only a very narrow door. You see... It's a bit wider than that, sorry. You see into what looks to be a much bigger chamber. The ceilings in everywhere else you've been in this temple have been maybe 15 to 20 feet high. This seems to be a much grander chamber. The ceilings are probably about 30, 35 feet high. There are... you can see what looks like the edge of a pillar, and at the very back of the room in the darkness, what looks to be a large statue.
Okay. Is the door actually opened, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I just saw a motion towards it to the others. I'm not going to go in just yet because, yeah, it's suspicious. But I'm just going to keep looking in. See, can I maybe roll a investigation or perception check?
You can.
Dirty 22.
So what you see as you look in, and maybe perhaps you edge just ever so slightly closer to the door. Hang on, that's the wrong thing. What's your... have you got dark vision?
I believe so.
Okay.
Let me just check. I can't hear you guys.
Oh, nobody said anything.
Oh.
We're waiting on you.
Okay. Yeah, no, I've not got dark vision.
That's fine. The room is slightly lit up, and what you see before you, with your partially obscured view of this room, is a great statue of ORCUS. It scrapes the high ceiling of the chamber, and there's a very rich smell of incense rising from a large stone brazier at the base of the statue. It overpowers the faint lingering odour of death. The demon lord's goat skull visage glowers at you as statues of cultists glaze outward from the shadowed corners of the hall.
Thank God.
What would you like to do?
I think I'm going to end my turn there.
Okay. Well, that would then pass it up to Haku.
Okie dokie. I think I would... I definitely have dark vision of 60 foot, so I'm going to have a look in and see what I see.
Okay. So are you going to go into the room, or are you looking from the door?
I'm going to kind of be standing by the door, yeah. I'm not stepping a foot in yet.
From the door, you wouldn't really see much more than what Sorrelin saw from the door. You see this giant statue, the smoke coming from its base. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else that you might see. No, don't really see much more,
That's
really.
okay. Yeah, that's cool. I will take my rope out of my backpack, and I'm kind of going to hold on to one end and kind of like almost like flick out the rest to lay it on the sort of line of tiles in front of us, just to see if any weight kind of triggers anything.
So just on the floor, just in front?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happens.
In that case, I will step in and I'll walk, I guess. Well, yeah, I'll step in first and see kind of like what I see from like here.
Okay, so from there you see...
You're doing great, sweetie.
What you see is a large chamber that looks to be the main chamber of the temple, with the relatively well-preserved statue of ORCUS in the midst of it. To the west, as you look across, you see what looks to be a door that opens into another chamber that is open and ajar. From that room... you do hear the sound of... It sounds like busy work and somebody maybe painting. A group of people.
We'll turn back to the group and be like, very like obvious as into like, this way there's people, and then I am going to use the rest of my movement to stand behind the door here, to get like wait till everyone's kind of like possibly in the room with me, and then hopefully go for the element of surprise.
So you hear that it now, as you get closer, it definitely sounds like somebody clumsily decorating a room.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna end my turn and wait for the rest of the group to... I'm not walking in there until everyone else is in.
Remy, it's your turn.
Okay, DM question first. How thick are these walls?
I am the DM. I should know that. I read this chapter twice today. It doesn't say, but I mean, they're made of stone, so they're gonna be at least a foot thick. Like,
Okay. That plan goes away.
were you planning on trying to bust through the wall?
No, I have detect forts, but it's blocked by a foot of stone.
Okay. Oh,
So I
isn't
could have
that
detected where people are within 30 feet of myself.
isn't that convenient? I mean, if you went into the main chamber, there's an open door, but you would have to go into line of sight.
I would have to
of
go
anything.
into line of sight anyway, so it'd be a
Yeah.
bit pointless. So I'm going to straighten myself up. Alright. And I'm going to turn to everyone and go, follow my lead. And
Who's this?
I'm going to step in front of it with my hood up. I've put the hood of the cloak up and everything.
Okay. So, as you walk into the chamber, full of confidence with your cultists, high priest cultist robes that are different from all the other red robes that anybody wears, we're going to end episode 20 there and find out how fucked you are in the next one.
Extremely.